Midliner fam, welcome back, and we are going to start off our new year with some tracker pages. And for this, I'm just using filler paper. You can always use regular paper and cut it down and punch it. Or you can reuse maybe like outdated pages. So whatever you're using, get that ready. We're going to make 4 different trackers today, and I'm going to use 4 different methods to make them. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of voiceover work because I have 2 very rowdy puppies playing with their Christmas toys in the background. So I apologize for all the voiceover in this, but you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. And I'm just going to first go through what I picked up to use. So depending on what you have, you can try any of these different types of trackers. I have some stencils. These are from Happy Planner, but you could use any stencils that have just shapes and clean lines and boxes and banners, anything like that. I also pulled some colored pencils. I have a pen. I pulled some colorful box stickers. You can really use, this is Color for Shapes, any of the, any stickers that are just boxes from any sticker book will work, and it doesn't matter what they have in them. We just need the boxes. And then I pulled some Mildliners in green hues, so some like green highlighters and some green gel pens. And then I did pull a budget sticker book that I got from Amethyst Rose Corner, but any kind of like money and financial related stickers. And that is what I have to start. I'll be adding some decorative stickers and possibly washi to this when I'm done, but I wanted to just get the base setup finished with you, and then you can kind of decorate however you want. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first one, and it is going to be our budget spread. And I am going to be using the Mildliner box trick for this, and I am using dot grid paper. That just makes it easier, but you could do this freehand. And what we are going to do on this tracker is going to be a savings spread. Specifically, I would like to do an emergency fund building spread. So this is like emergency savings, but basically just building up my savings account. This is money that does not get touched unless there is like a medical or other emergency that could not have been planned for. I have regular sinking funds that I do for things like my regular medical, vet bills, and house stuff. And then we're going to be doing a fund spread a little bit later in this video. So if you're wanting to save up for something fun like a trip or a big purchase, we'll be doing a different spread for that. But this is just going to be for kind of building up your savings and emergency fund. So if you're doing that, this is how I'm setting up my spread. So I would like to save another $1,000, and I'm going to break that into 10 squares of 100. So I'm going to start with my Mildliners and just draw my boxes. And I loved using like Mildliners, or you can use like Tombow pens or just regular highlighters in different colors if you have them, to draw boxes. If you don't have like a bunch of colorful box stickers or things like that, this is like the easiest way to make a box. So we're gonna pull up here. All right, so we have 10 boxes now that we've drawn, and each box represents $100. And I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to use my green pens here to outline these a little bit. I'm just going to go through like the center. just to kind of help it stand out on the page. And again, I'm not using a straight edge or anything. I'm just freehanding these. Simple and effective. You do not have to have perfect straight lines or perfect handwriting to plan or to do decorative planning. It's all about creativity. I find that if I focus on things like my handwriting or just the little things like that, how much decoration, how little decoration I'm using, it will suffocate you. You have to give yourself freedom to plan. That's my opinion, but I think that that is a really good piece of advice to follow. So I'm going to add this here. And we're just doing different shades of green because, you know, green reminds me of money and growth, which is appropriate for a savings tracker spread. So you can get really creative with this. Like, you don't have to do just the boxes. You could draw like a mason jar or a piggy bank or something, but I just like to keep it simple and do boxes because they are the easiest. All right, so I have finished my Mildliner boxes and you can see that they're all outlined and I have 10 of them. So I have my different goals. And what I'm gonna do is every time I have a savings goal, I will write that in. So these are $100 each, and I can tell you that I have saved the first 100 of this. So we'll write the first 100 in. And then I did want to add some decoration from my little sticker book. And I'm just gonna kind of have these to the side, but she's got some really, really cute stickers in here. And then I have this one that says savings. I'm just gonna add here in the corner. And that's gonna be like where I have my total. I'm gonna use this end. All right, and there we have my finished tracker for my emergency fund saving, and we have a savings of $1,000 and all of our stickers and our boxes, and you can see this is really simple. Excuse me, doing a lot of dusting and cleaning. I promise I'm not sick. I have all of my goals here, and this is just a very simple spread, so you don't have to be really outrageous and like be able to do like fancy artwork or anything. This is something that's very easy to do for like bullet journaling as well. So I'll just be writing in the amounts I save to get to that number. So that is our first spread using Mildliners. Okay, for our next tracker, we're going to actually be doing something that is just tracking something that has to be done monthly. So this is not necessarily financial related or anything. It is just something that must be done monthly. For me, I am going to be using this for pet medication. So my dogs take their medicine the same day every single month, and the company actually gives me a little sticker to mark on my calendar that they have, you know, received their medicine for that month. So I am going to just be making a place to put those stickers, and I'm going to be using a stencil, and I think I'm going to use this flag stencil. And you could use, again, like just a straight edge, or you could use any stencils that you have that you would like. This is just what works for me. So I'm gonna leave a little room for a header there, and then I'm gonna take my pen And I'm going to be doing this 12 times for the 12 months of the year. Alright, so you can see I have my base shape down, and I did make a couple mistakes on some of these, but I'm just going to ignore it because I can put the sticker right over it. Never slut mistakes. With decorative planning, you can always stick a sticker on it. I think I'm going to actually go in and fill these in with a little light blue Mildliner, because I know that the stickers from my pet medicine that I use, they're little blue ones, so they'll match really well. So I'm just going to quickly fill in that, and then we will finish adding all of the little details. All right, that is done. So I am going to now take just my gel pen here. I'm not going to use stickers or anything. I'm just going to write the different months of the year abbreviated above these. All right, so there we have our different places to put our stickers for tracking. And I'm going to add some decoration here with like dog stickers. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and draw. I'm going to use my felt tip. We'll do a little paw print there. So if you are doing this for something else, I would like maybe decorate this area with whatever that monthly activity is. Maybe it's something like a chore you do. So like if every month you do your baseboards, or you have to get a certain item or something like that, whatever the monthly task for the year is, then just kind of you can do something related to that. I'm just gonna grab some cute little pet stickers and some washi to connect these banners, and then you will see the finished product for this tracker. So for our next tracker, we're actually gonna be using all stickers. So complete 180. And this is going to be our birthdays and anniversaries page. So I always plug these into my kind of at a glance pages usually, but I find that it's much easier to do that and to kind of have all that ready if I go through and just make something like overall to just track everything that I can add to each year if I need to. So for this, we're going to be using colorful shapes or boxes. It doesn't matter, but you want to have room in them to write a little bit. So like make sure you have enough. And then I also pulled some date stickers because I'm going to need to put down the months of the year. And then I also pulled just this super cool sticker book 60 sheet that I have because it has birthday stickers and like stuff in it. And I also have the journaling Doodles, which has some birthday and other stuff in it. So whatever you have, you can use, just like birthday stickers or anything like that, like celebration, anniversary, that kind of thing. For this spread, I'm going to start by putting down some washi. I'm going to do 4 rows of washi. This is really similar to the technique that I used when I did my operas that I've watched this year tracking spread. So just know that you do not have to use the washi. I'm just going to go ahead and put it down in those 4 rows to separate our different months of the year. So I'm sorry, but this is going to be a voiceover for the rest of this tracker, so sorry. But as you can see, I have decided on the heart shape from the Colorful Shapes, and I'm just putting them onto my page here in rows of 3. So basically you have 3 months, 4 rows, and that is your 12 months of the year. So now that we've got our month hearts, or whichever box you're using, down, we can take our dates and just use the dates of the year. I like to use the different colored ones just to match the different colored hearts, but you could be really creative with this. You could do just a letter sticker for the first letter of the month of the year. You could do some nice ink work if you're good with handwriting, really whatever you want to do. Just make sure to leave it, I like to leave it above the box or at the top so that you have lots of room to write the names of people and their number for their birthday. So this is the really fun part. Now that we've got everything down, you can go through and add balloons and present boxes and birthday stuff, all your decorative stickers. I think that I'm also going to add some cute stickers from the cool sticker book, like these unicorns, because, you know, why not? One of my favorite birthday parties I ever had was a unicorn theme, so it's kind of stuck with me. But that is what we are going to do next, and I'm just gonna go and find some birthday stickers to do the top. And here we have our finished birthday tracker. I really love how this turned out. It's all bright and colorful and just makes me excited about celebrating my friends and family's birthdays. So the last tracker we're going to do is going to be a fun fund. So this is not like a special savings fund. This is like a what they would call a sinking fund, or something that you're saving up for. It could be a purchase or a trip. And for me, this is usually planner stuff. So I am going to be making this in the style of like a game board. And to do that, we're going to be using some colored pencils. This is just a set I got from Target 5,000 years ago. It was $1, so they don't have to be fancy. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this black color on the dot grid to kind of sketch out my track. So that'll be our start and finish. And depending on how much you want to save, you can kind of break it down into different increments. For me, I think that I would like to have this be 500. And so I'm going to break that into $25 increments. So I'm going to break this up into 20 increments, and then I'm going to color them in.
So just a couple more voiceover bits, but what I'm doing next is just taking some stickers to write in the start and finish line and to label this savings challenge tracker. And then I'm just going to add some decorative stickers just to kind of oomph it up, but obviously you do not need to add anything more than just the usual. This does not have to have any stickers or washi involved. It is whatever you want to add. And then as you are able to progress, you'll just kind of draw with a marker or a pen through the track, kind of like making a train track going to the finish line. So I'm going to just add that little line at the top, and we have our finished tracker. I hope you enjoyed this video and making these trackers with me. Please subscribe and like, and if you want to see more tracker spreads, check out my Instagram and follow me there as well. I will be back next Wednesday with another planner video, and I cannot wait to see y'all then. Bye!